So I guess I'll kick us off with the dumbest thing I've ever bought.
Yeah.
So let's take a rewind back to 17-year-old Ethan.
Can just imagine.
Pretty much the same guy, except my net worth was probably $1,000, which was good at the time. So I got a scholarship from school. It was a couple of $1,000s, which was like I felt like a millionaire.
100%.
So I move out of home. I'm in Brisbane, and what do I want to do? I want to buy myself a present. I go to might have been Wallace Bishop. It was to buy a watch. I saw this Mark Echo watch. It had like all these fake diamonds on, massive gold,
Amazing.
huge, and I reckon it was about $600.
Yeah.
And I decided to buy it. Wore it for probably a couple of months before everyone started teasing me, and I realized it was not that pretty. And yeah, so I basically spent half of my net worth on a watch that was hideous. Didn't help me at all in terms of ladies or anything like that. So worst thing I've ever bought.
So where is it now?
It's in my cupboard actually. I should have thrown it out years ago, but
No, it was half your net worth.
yeah,
so
yeah. So
couldn't do
the
that.
sentimental value way outweighs any actual monetary values.
Maybe Charlie can inherit from you one day.
That's the day he emancipates himself.
Yeah.
What about you? What's the stupidest thing you've ever bought?
So probably 1 or 2 years out of uni, thought I was a real singer. And
You are actually a good singer though.
Oh, thank you.
Let it be known.
I'm not really, but thought I was one.
Yeah.
And may or may not have bought myself a quite expensive microphone. And at the time, it was like 2011, 2012-ish. People were not really into microphones. So I had got a really professional microphone for, I don't know, $150, $200 or whatever, which was a lot of money at the time to be spending on something like you don't particularly need.
It's a luxury item.
Yeah. So I used to like connect it to my laptop and just like sing. And then, after a couple of years, grew up, went to work and just never really used it again. So I only really used it for a year or two. And then, just sat at my parents' house.
So have you had any use for it since then?
So yes, funny thing is, once COVID hit, I was like, maybe you can use my microphone now. Maybe I can brush off the dirt and start to use it. So now in all my meetings from home, I just plug it in and I have really good audio quality. So recently in all my Teams meetings, people are like, wow, your sound quality is really good. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know why. I'm just like using the laptop microphone. And then I just hide the microphone on the side away from my webcam, just out of sight so people can't see.
That's great.
So yeah, now it's 100% use.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the Teams meetings, at least you're gonna have some clarity of voice, and everyone's gonna hear you. So.
No pop filter though, so people can hear.
And then you've probably also got the light.
No light.
The selfie light as well. I'm like, Maxine, you sound and look great in the Teams meeting.
Yeah, do you like my studio? No, I really need to buy a light. The lighting is not very good. So yeah, that's next. I'll just be like, oh, that's the natural sunlight, don't you know?
Yeah. So, it's seems to be quite a handy purchase in the end.
Yeah, really great in the end. Just collected dust for maybe 8 years or so. And people did ask me why I had a professional microphone, but
So were you recording at any stage, or was this just for yourself?
May or may not have been just for myself. And may or may not have gone anywhere.
So that blue Yeti, Sam, obviously the other banana on the shirt and the logo.
Banana. Yeah.
He has one too. And he'll probably not enjoy me saying this, but he bought it to practice his singing.
And did that go anywhere?
I don't think the singing improved at all, but again, at least he had the microphone, so
that's true.
It's part of the journey.
Yeah, that's true.